Hey guys, how we doing? I forgot how much I love this song. Philistine from No More Heroes 2. I was looking up Tara Strong today, just going through her roles, and I learned even more things about her. Apparently she was Margaret in No More Heroes 2. She sang this frickin' song, in English anyway. And I'm just like, what? Really? Damn. And she also played Riku in Final Fantasy X and Presea in Tales of Symphonia. And I'm just like, holy crap. She's in everything I love and she plays all the characters I love. What the hell? She's in everything. Soon enough the world will be consumed by Tara Strong. We will all be Tara Strong. Anyway, how are we doing today, hey guys? The picture is Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho, and Pooh, the little blue flying penguin thing, which is like Yusuke's spirit beast thing. I don't really know anything about it, I just got to the segment. Yusuke's done exploding anyway. But yeah. I'm still tired. But before we do Wind Waker, oh, I don't want to end this song, I love it so much. Before we do Wind Waker, I want to do an exhibition match in Smash. Me against all these guys. I get to be purple. Player 7 is purple. Haha. And I'm gonna be Lucina. I'm going to be my Lucina. I'm going to get horribly destroyed. Because that's just what the amiibos do. My roommates got pizza yesterday, but they didn't get any kind that I like. So I didn't have any. They also got 3 2-liter bottles of pop that they just left out on the counter all night, so they got all warm. I put them in the fridge. I'm currently drinking root beer. Where should we go? Ellie, pick a stage. Oh, I do Guar play, but I always do Guar play. So I don't want to do that. Let's just do big battlefield. Nowhere better for a sparring match. Smashville? Oh, too late now. Where am I? I'm over there. I expect nothing but bad things to come from this. Actually, hang on. Let me turn this off for this, so you can see everyone's health. I also haven't played this in a while, so this is a terrible idea. Oh, Zelda, I hate you. Zelda and Peach are probably the hardest to play in terms of amiibos. My amiibos, anyway. Ugh. Damn it, Rosa. Did I get him? Yeah! Ugh. This Wii Fit trainer. Come here. You know, I really wish this game had a story mode like Brawl did. I mean, as bad as Brawl was, the Subspace Emissary was awesome. It's not gonna count as my KO, is it? Ugh. I keep walking into that. I gave her that version because she kept spamming the original one too much, and I'm still walking right into it. Zelda, mind your own fight. Get out of here. I can never finish that combo because someone knocks me out. Damn it, Samus, come here. Nice! That brought me back in. Say my name. I guess it's my daughter's name, but whatever. Ugh. Nope. Yeah, here's Zelda. I can't even tell what's happening. Love that purple shield. Oh. Got me. Ugh. Oh, I gave Peach and Rosa both red dresses. They keep mixing up with who's who. Right, so I can't do damage with that. Man! I can never get anyone in the last 5 seconds. Holy crap, I won! That's a first. I can never beat my amiibos. So yeah, if I hadn't gotten that ridiculous counter, I probably would have tied with Sims. Awesome. Now we gotta sit through this. This takes a little while. Having to save all of your amiibos. I really hope somebody gets the Purple Thunder reference. I'd be sad if nobody gets that. And let me just check the trophy shop. Nothing new. Hey, Ariel! From the game we're about to play. I'm pretty sure I have pretty much all the non-character trophies. Like, I still gotta go through Classic and All-Star with everyone and get their trophies. I have almost 500. Look at this. We're getting there. I have no idea how many there are. There's more in each Smash game. I think in Melee there was like 280 or something. Brawl had like 400. I have no idea how much this is. No, Brawl had more than that. I don't even remember. But there's a lot, and they always add more. Let me see something really quick. I actually never checked the amiibos for Mario Kart 8. Not that it matters, because all you unlock is costumes for your Mii, and I never race with my Mii in this. Mainly because they went with the stupid voice.
Here we go.
Rosa. Let's see, I have Luigi. And I have Samus. It sucks that there's no Rosalina one. Yeah, Yoshi, DK. I'm not going to be getting any of these other guys, so... But yeah, let me just see. Ah, I hate that voice.
Let's go.
It's better than the one from the 3D Mario Kart 7. The Mii voice in that was unbearable. But what am I trying to say? Mario Tennis Open on the 3DS. The female Mii had a perfectly fine voice. Like, I actually really liked it. To the point where I actually preferred playing as my Mii over the other characters because they had an actual voice, not just this squeaky mess. Like, it was enjoyable. The male one was decent too. And then in all the racing games, they do that. Just, that's not a voice, that's just a thing. Now it's Windmaker time. Right, loud. Shit's loud. What were we doing? I don't remember. Did I already do all the side quests? I got that. Excuse me. Got some bait. Got any letters? Yeah, I think I was just doing side quests. Oh. Let's go do what we're supposed to. Hey, the wind's in the right direction and everything. Whoa. Well, not that it would matter because we need bombs, never mind. This island right here. So which... Wait a minute, isn't that a windfall? No. Which island is this? Huh, I have no idea. That looks like Dragon Roost. Right at the top there. So we get some treasure. Excuse me. Just let me beat myself up a bit. You can get so much money with these things. So now it's yellow rubies, oh man. Money for days. Well, the Dragon Roost is gonna get in our way. Missed that one. Aw, now they're done. So let's see. Yeah, if I'm right, then it's just up over this way. Yep, right there. That pillar of light coming out of the water? That's a treasure. Whoops. Shoot. Ooh, felt that one. All of my toes. Nice. Did I grab a potion while I was in Windfall? I don't think I did. I did not. Well, too late now. Okay, we want to be on the left, or on the right, rather. Oh, left side of the square. Don't go that way. That way's bad. I'll show you why in a second. Once we get over to this volcano here. Yeah, this should be good. Just go towards the volcano. I still have a terrible fear of the ocean in this game. I've played through it 100 times, and I'm still afraid of sailing in this. I'll never get over it. Oh, and it's storming! Because this game hates me. Yeah, look at that volcano. Isn't that a thing? Just an ordinary beaver. Hello, how you doing? What's up, nerd? It's never not storming for me in this game. Fire Mountain. You see that there? Blah. You see that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well, they said there's a great treasure hidden inside that thing. The thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting off the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fry. You never played Wind Waker? No. If you have patience, then I definitely recommend the original game over this one. I really don't like this remake, but that's just me. A lot of people prefer this. Let's see. Where is it? There, right there. See those seagulls? Flying in a circle? Whatever you do, do not sail towards them. Unless you want to have a heart attack. Because, a bunch of seagulls flying in a circle like that signifies a giant Octorok. And to this day, those things still horrify me. Never played a Zelda game with more than 4 dungeons? Don't they all have more than 4 dungeons? I'm trying to think of what Zelda game has less than 4 dungeons. Oh, Majora's Mask, duh. Which is my favorite ones. I don't know why I didn't think of that right away. Oh man, you gotta try Twilight Princess if you like... Or no, yeah, Twilight Princess, and then if you like the 2D games, play A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening Deluxe. Those games are fantastic. Minish Cap only had? Minish Cap had more than 4 dungeons. Just the green thing, the slug, the hand boss. No, maybe you're right. It's been a while since I played Minish Cap. Where's the fish? I'm thinking Four Swords Adventures. Four Swords Adventures has 8 dungeons, I think, 1 in each world. I've never played the original Four Swords. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Minish Cap had more than 4, man. Because, like, there's the Little Wind Dungeon, and then there's the full-on city in the sky after that, and then there's the final, the Shadow Palace. It had at least 6. I don't know, I have to go back and play it again, but I'm pretty sure. Hello, Yakman-san, how you doing? I kind of want to play 4 Swords Adventures now. That game was fantastic. That's a bit of a waste, but oh well. You can never have too much money in this game. That's a medium Octorok, hello. Friends? Oh man, that thing is just staring me down. Look at that. Tell me, Small Fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think you finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. Oh yeah, free bottle. LTTPDX. What's that? Hentai with Blazing Glaceon? No, I don't go any further than panty shots. You don't got anything to worry about. Whoops. Wanted that there. Go! Which way am I sailing? Okay, updraft. did you see the opener? The picture I used to open the stream with. Is that what you're referring to, Beaver? Now this island right here, this is one of the, I think, 8 islands that the ghost ship can appear around. And first time I played the game, I didn't know that. And it was one of the many things this game did that gave me a heart attack the first time. Now where's the fish? There he is. Because I was just sailing back from the forest. And next thing I know, everything is green, and there's this big old ghost ship. I was just not expecting that. Fair enough. Yeah. Give me my chart. Bomb Island. You want to come sail these You can sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. And that's that. Yep. That's the ghost ship. Ghost ship that we can't do anything about for a very long time. Also, here's the ho-ho guy. Hang on. Wrong button. Oh. Skyward Sword's overworld? Oh, no. Skyward Sword had a terrible overworld. It was so small and condensed. Like, he had all of these little rocks in the wide open sky and absolutely no reason to explore them. There was nothing out there. Crash Bandicoot go-kart game? I haven't. I've only played one Crash Bandicoot game, Wrath of Cortex, I think? Something like that. Actually, I did a playthrough of Skyward Sword like a month ago on YouTube. And it started out okay. Like at first I was defending the game, and then the further I got into it, the more and more I hated it. I always forget just that game. Wrath of Cortex was awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed what I played of it. It was big, but there was nothing in it. Like, there was no reason to explore. Like, Twilight Princess had my favorite overworld, because there was stuff hidden all over the damn place. It actually felt like there was a reason to go explore. Have I played Oddworld? Which one? I've never played the Abe games. I've seen them played, start to finish. And, I played a little bit of Munch's Odyssey. And I actually plan on streaming Stranger's Wrath, because I freaking love that game. That is way too many question marks, man. Calm down. Why what? Zelda 1. Like on the NES? I've actually never finished that. I always get to the, I want to say the 6th dungeon, and then after that I just get lost, I don't know where to go. Then again, that was like 6 years ago, so I should probably try that again. No, nighttime, go away. What is LTTP? I'm trying to think of what that stands for. Link to the Past. There we go. Oot. I like Oot, but I definitely feel it's overrated. Do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Link, the Forest Haven. I'm not a fan of this area. I just find it tedious and not. Was that a treasure? Yeah, all I remember about the endgame of Zelda 1 and Link's Awakening is that they're really hard. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree. You must speak with the Deku Tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Farore's Pearl. I hear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. Hang on, I gotta find the fish. Yeah, Majora's Mask is fantastic. That, next to Twilight Princess, that is my favorite Zelda game. Persona, I've never been into the Persona series, they were not my thing. I still have to play SMT Nocturne. I've had that for a while and I haven't played it yet. I just don't want to involve myself in that long of an RPG. That being said, I played Final Fantasy Tactics again, and that took me like 60 hours. I actually wasn't a fan of the Majora's Mask 3D, I didn't like that at all. But that was just me being really picky. Just a wee bit north of here on Bomb Island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth with a monstrous pack on his back. Now what could he be doing on that lonely little isle? I tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. You have a friend who adores Persona? I have nothing against it, I just don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. No, Beetle, come back. Any more bait? Also, let me just get rid of that. Am I a remake hater? Pretty much. I only like remakes if they're done right. I don't like remakes that change everything. Or change a lot of things. If all they did was add, like, HD graphics and not... Because the reason I don't like this game is because they bastardized the control scheme. Trying to aim with the bow and arrow really screws with me. slightly. Everything about 3D was made easier. I hated what they did with the boss fights, especially Twin Mold. Oh my goodness. That fight got on my nerves. Hey, the hatch is open. I don't have to open it on New Game Plus. Awesome. Ocarina of Time 3D I enjoyed because I'm not the biggest Ocarina of Time fan. Like, I enjoy the game, but it isn't the end-all be-all for Zelda games like a lot of people seem to think it is. So I just enjoyed it for what it was. But Majora's Mask, I have played through the N64 Majora's Mask more times than I can count. I love that game so much. So the remake, it was like, I was excited for it, but at the same time I was just kind of like, I don't know. And the thing was, there was all these people, like, begging Nintendo to make a 3D Majora's Mask, and I'm like, where did you guys come from? Because back in the day, I felt like the only person that liked Majora's Mask, because everyone was all, oh, Ocarina of Time is so awesome, Majora's Mask sucks, and I'm just like, what? Zelda CDI is the best Zelda game, yes. I've never had the patience to play those. Like, I've seen the gameplay and it's just so dull. And incredibly unfair. Actually, have you seen the gameplay for Hotel Mario? I couldn't believe that when I saw it. It was like, wait, really? This is the game? Like, we all know the cutscenes from the YouTube poops and everything, but... have you actually seen the gameplay? It's so dull. Yeah, Hotel Mario, man, that's the shit. Choose. Many choose. Millions of chew jellies. Chew jellies for me. Ow. Get the spin attack, Link. Thank you. That garb you wear, could you be the legendary hero? Has the king at long last found the hero of time? Normally he'd be speaking in Hylian and he, yeah. And he would have Link has no idea what he's saying. But since we're on New Game Plus, we can see it. What is the matter? Do you not understand the ancient Hylian tale? So you were not the hero of time. I must apologize, I was in error. I saw your clothing and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips, even though we're not wearing the hero's clothes. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for aiding I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? Yep. So it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the Pearl of the Goddess. I see. I knew there was a reason that the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. What did you call yourself? Link? Well then, Link, these are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Excuse me. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms, but when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me, they will ever be my cherished little children. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once every year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but the ceremony is not completed soon, and ill fate could befall us. So let us begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, O great Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It is Makar. Makar. Or Makar. What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, O great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew close to it... Foolish little Makar. Link, you have heard all this. The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hollowed island of our forest haven. Those woods, the whole region is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? But, Great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah, yes. Thank you, child. You were right. It is not possible to enter those woods from the sea, is it? Link, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children, yet I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. Zelda Wii U. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Zelda Wii U. I like feminine Link, not gonna lie. Oof. Forgive me, Link, but could you climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there? You know, at first, Nintendo actually had to put out a message confirming that yes, Link will be a male in Zelda Wii U, because he looked so feminine, everyone thought it was a girl. And I'm like, you know what, I would have been fine with that. Who says the bloodline of the hero has to be purely male? Why can't we have a female Link? I'd be okay with this, as long as it was done right. Like, that's one thing I'll give Hyrule Warriors. Frickin' Zelda, holy hell. She was a badass in that. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Not just for the Rule 34. I mean, that happens regardless with Rule 63. Deku Leaf. I'm not going to use this very often. Plant your feet on the ground, use it to blow blasts of air at objects and enemies. You can also jump in the air and use your magic power to drift on the currents of wind. Please, you must fly from over there to here using your Deku Leaf. Yeah, exactly. Female representation. I mean, Korra, Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, Jill Valentine from the games, not the stupid movies. Stuff like that. Just badass women. That's one thing I hate about hentai, is people, it's like, if you're a female character, then you're doomed to be a victim to all the frickin' rape artists out there. I can't stand that. I really wish that wasn't a thing. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that updraft to circle around. Because I think we need it to get onto that island. No, you need it to get on that one. I don't know about this one, though. Almost more than Samus. I'd say on par with Samus. Yeah, you definitely need the updraft. Male. Oh yeah, it's called Yao. I never said it wasn't, I'm just saying. Also, I heard a treasure. Are we right next to a treasure? Yes, we are! Well, that answers that question. Alright, now we need to go that way. Actually, what did I just see recently? It was a Yu Yu Hakusho picture, and it just said Yu Yu Hakusho Yao fanfiction. Yusuke goggles in horror while Kurama leaves to find a lawyer. I just laughed. Woo. Oh, I know, Ellie. It sucks. That's why I'm hesitant. Oh shit. I messed that up. That's why I'm hesitant to make my series a reality with Danica. I still can't believe that Tara Strong played Riku and Presea. I was reading through that, I'm like, really? She voiced them? Oh man. I have so much more respect for her. Like, every day I'm learning that she's in something else that I love. She was in Princess Mononoke, apparently. She was in Spirited Away. God damn it! Why can't I get past this? Where's my updraft? Well, it's still offensive, because it's like, what was that one lady? There was like that Russian girl who appeared in court or whatever. And she was like a military lady. And, she suddenly had all this art of her. And it was like really good anime art. And it wasn't necessarily like over the top hentai or anything, but it was still like they were drawing her really sexually attractive. And it was just like, it's a compliment, but at the same time it's just incredibly over sexualization, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's like if you are a woman, that's what you're subject to, and it's just, it's not cool. Oh, John's awake. Shoes everywhere. There we go. Shoes, please. Be quiet. Anyway, topic change would be greatly appreciated right now. This be a kid's game. Why can't I? Alright, it's not with the control stick in this. Damn. I can never spin attack when I want to. I can't wait till we get the boomerang. Now that I've stopped playing in hero mode, I've just completely stopped caring about taking damage. Because it's trivial at this point. Huh. It's not often you find the dungeon map in the very first room of the dungeon. Like, it's usually close to the start, but not literally in the first room. I could lay in bed, it's right next to me. All my amiibos are on it currently. Get away from the bomb, guys. Sir, I must ask you to step away from the bomb. Is there a reason to go up there now? Not until we get the boomerang, I don't think. Nothing down there. Oh wait, I can get golden feathers from these guys. Yeah! Dang it. I must end this thing. I love the noises these things make. Oh yeah, how is the game audio, by the way? I didn't ask that at the start. It sounds good in my ears, but if it's too quiet, I can turn it up. Alright. Money we don't need. Actually, I guess our wallet isn't full yet, but soon. Didn't that water used to be purple? Hold on. Yeah, my hair is dry enough. That's better. I could feel it tickling my shoulder and it was getting on my nerves. So yeah, these little guys. These things are the best. Got some spiky bros now. That's not gonna make it. Oh, it did. Awesome. I really should stop leaning forward, but I can't help it. Oof. Is it this way or this way? I think it's this way. Oof. This is a key, I believe? Yep. Now we fly on out of here. That's everything in this room, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Way down. Later, guys. This way first. Nope. I died in this room on my hero mode run, so I had no health left at this point. These guys can sideswipe me. Right up here. Just like this. Want your feathers. You get a hard piece of these feathers. Is it boomerang time? I think it's boomerang time. Hey there, buddy. It's like that one giant spider from Resident Evil 1. Just hanging out above the door. This is the only one that's annoying to fight because you don't have the bow and arrow yet. Parry it when it's doing that. I'll inch my way over to you, damn it. I actually don't need any of those. Boomerang. Alright. Let's do you there, you over here. That'll work. Do you aim this with the right stick? I miss just doing that with the control stick. Hey, Ellie. Wait, is there treasure in this room? Ah, I hate these things. Freaking pea-hats. Come here. Come here. Ah, no. Stop unlocking. Wait a minute. How high up in this room can you go? Hold on. What's up here? A frickin' joy pendant, of course. Get used to that, by the way. Those stupid things are all over the place. You know, I want to see the magic meter come back in a Zelda game. I hope Zelda Wii U does that. Just looks like it's me and you. Oh, I'm fine with that. Didn't much care for that beaver guy. Now watch as he's still here and he's just like, excuse me. Flee! No! Oh god! The hands! They're going to get me. Money we don't need, awesome. No, unlock. Why are these lock-on targets? Woo! Wow. What's up, Ellie? There's a treasure chart in this room, if I remember right. Oh, hang on. One monster at a time, please. You can't escape. I don't know why my grappling hook homes, but it does. I didn't like him. If you could only get one shot to be cool, you blew it. Where are we going from here? This way. Right. I changed the button I have that assigned to. think one of the reasons I don't like this dungeon is listen to the music. It's just little noises you can't really hear. I mean, it's better than the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time, which was just obnoxious. But alright. Got some treasure. Oh, a treasure chart. Excuse me. Oh, really? I knocked this down again? Make my own boat. This isn't the first Zelda game to do this either. Ow. Keep doing that. Moblins! Hey guys. How we doing? Give me your necklaces. Also, get stoned. Now, you can't spam it like you could in the GameCube. Jingle so loud. Normally these little orbs are awesome because they give you lots of money, but we don't need it right now. Alright, what are we missing? Something over there. Where's that? And then treasure at the start. So we'll just go back and grab those. That leads to the boss. I'll open up the shortcut. So we just jump right into it. Get out of here, losers. Joy pins. Ah. These all have shoes in them? Did I find the blue shortcut? I don't think I did. Alright, so it's below this. So this room down on the bottom. There it is. The Knight's Crest. Alright, I'll take it. Another one up above, and looks like that's it. In chest number 2 we have maybe a sea chart by the looks of it. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, I never found the blue one. Oh well. Let's just go. Ever really annoying boss. I've never liked this thing. Ma! Ma! This is going much better than the last time I played. I don't know why, but last time I did this, I don't know what happened, but the tentacles just kept regrowing faster than I could cut them. I don't know why I had such a hard time with it. It's not a hard fight. This game doesn't have any hard boss fights. They're all pathetically easy. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? Oh, that's right. Today's the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. Piece of heart. Or heart container, rather. Piece of hearts are just a quarter of one. I think we're at 3, if I remember right. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely. I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I did not listen. Do not worry, Makar, you are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well, Link. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. Aurora's Pearl. The Earth Spirit, the Deku Tree, has seen fit to give you this jewel, a treasure of the goddess Aurora. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, play your songs for me as you always do. Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon, before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great Link. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. They're just kind of making noise. Well, that was a short festival. Link's just like, the hell? Great Deku Tree, this year has once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, Koroks, to the sea! See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday. See, I can't help but feel that these guys are actually secretly evil. And they just want to engulf the world in forests. Like, to hell with other biomes. Nothing but forests. Thank you, Link, for all that you've done for me. How was my performance? Did it suit your takes or no? This instrument is the one the Great Deku Tree gave to me on the day of my birth. It is an instrument that people played long, long ago. It has taken many long hours of practice for me to be able to perform at the level I do now. 8 of my fellow Koroks have set out on journeys to create new forests in the world. Not once have I ever done this side quest. I just don't have the patience for it. But both Hollow, who studies the making of potions, and I are always on this island. Please come to see us here again. We'll be waiting for you. We don't need magic potions. Actually, how many of these do I have? 15, perfect. Whoops. Actually, let's put that there. This here. That'll work. stealing my camera angle. Good morning. Letters for Link, we have one letter. Dear Link, if you're reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am indebted to you. I'm very sorry I let you leave without ever thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling post boxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter and hope that it might help you. Please accept this small token. I look forward to the day we meet again. May fortune fill your wings, from Komali's father. Nice. Oh, was that the first one? Yeah, first one. So this place too has been attacked by Ganon. Could he already be regaining his power? Link, you must get the remaining pearl. It lies in a place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. To that square. And I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna get the treasure here, because I think it's a hard piece, but I could be wrong. If it's money, I'm gonna reload the save, because it'll be a huge waste. Right about there should do it. Aha, I was right. We're going west. Yeah. There's Link's Cabana, which you can't do anything with right now. There's also an Octorok there, so I'm staying away from it. Let's see. This square, this square. This square has a tornado on it. This square is the four-eyed Octorok. So we'll do... And actually, isn't that... Yeah, so we'll do that. I don't have a ferry. Can I even get a ferry right now? I don't think I can. Man, Fish, you were so close to the island. You must be freezing. Come over here, I'm not getting that close. It's an ear. There's this amazing treasure inside that freezing ring of ice over there. But even if you wanted it and tried to get inside, you'd just be frozen solid as soon as you approach the shore. But if you go 4 squares north and 3 squares west, you'll find the power to melt any ice, no matter how cold. Search for it, small fry. Once again, won't be getting that anytime soon. Just go around this. The effect went away. Every time. Why is it always storming? I'd like to be able to see you. And then immediately it's gone. No, it's still gone. Now it's gone. Make up your mind, game. There he is. Whip. A small fry. All the fairy islands are shaped like hearts, just in different directions. This is just between you and me. On Outside Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. I know it sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg, but I'm serious. Try digging there. What? You haven't got anything to dig with? I'd say try using an animal or something. Works smarter, not harder, small fry. I don't think we can do anything here yet. Not until we get the hammer, I don't think. There's a blue chew here, though. It's a blue chew in all these islands. Where you at? There you are. Oh, it's bombs you need, I think. Which we don't have, so. Also, nighttime, go away. How long am I gonna be streaming? I don't know. What time is it? 5:30, when did that happen? I don't know. Probably another couple hours at least. See how much progress you make. I'd kinda like to do the Tower of the Gods today. Also, giant Octorok time. Oh goody. Actually, let me put this here. Because they made aiming in this game really obnoxious. Because you have to use the frickin' right stick. Remember that video I did of Majora's Mask fighting the sea snakes? That was nothing. Those things are wusses. But giant Octoroks still terrify me. I hate going up against them. Like, they're not hard to take down or anything, they're just scary as hell. to Ireef. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. Okay. I'm honestly tempted to turn the sound down. Let me see. I think it's this way. Somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Don't like these things. No matter how many times they'll do it, I'll never get over it. Oh man, okay. Here we go. Did I pass it? Don't tell me I went right by it. I think I passed it. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, I passed it. I thought I was looking right at it. Where the fudge? First step. Nighttime can go to hell. Where the shit? Allie, I'm freaking out. They don't want to move. I don't think I'm far enough into the square for this seagulls to spawn. Don't move. Is that them? How did I miss that? Hold on. What direction is that? That way, I think. Oh, it's Dane that's in here. I was wondering who that was. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to go. I've lost my nerve. I don't want to do it now. The fact that no one's saying anything is making it worse. I feel alone. Let me close that, so I don't have to see it twice. Yeah, that's them. Okay. Get through here through my headphones. I remember we were messing around with Action Replay years ago. My friend had this thing where he could walk over the surface of the water. What was that, 4 hits or 3 hits? He could walk over the surface of the water, and he had a speed hack so he could run really fast. And he would activate the giant octo, get out of his boat, and then just run back to the island and watch. And after it swallowed the boat, it just didn't do anything. It just sat there, the music kept playing. Oh, waker of the winds. Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. The great fairy and the octopus. That's just a fanfiction waiting to happen. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. Oh, actually, Dane, for our Wind Waker roleplay, that's what we should do. And Link saves her, and she rewards Link. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. I don't have a bow, though. Crazy lady. Okay, now we're leaving, we're never coming back. Also, get the food back. There you are. Come here, fish. Manfish. Take it you want a chart and information about the island. There's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Let me tell you this great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter how heavy it is. With that thing, you could lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were light as a feather. We're back home. Beneath that big head boulder on top of the hill here on Outset is where the greatest treasures of all, the golden triumph forks, are buried. But actually, Fry, I must have misheard or something. Because there's this one guy who told me that what was actually buried beneath that weird rock was some shard or something of... some shard of something called the Triforce. Who ever heard of that? That's crazy. There's a big difference between Triumph Forks and Triforce. I mean, I think someone intentionally buried something misleading there. I really used to go home right now, but... Where's everyone at? Is that you, Link? Wow, looks as though you're safe. That's good to know. Your grandmother has been having a terrible time of it ever since you left. She rarely leaves the house, and as far as I can tell, she just spends her days sleeping. She hardly eats. I've actually come here to see if my old grandpa knows of any medicine or anything that might make her feel better. I need a fairy. I forgot to get one. Come here, beetle.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we go north. All the way north. It's a shark man. So these sharks are really freaking big. Whoop, there he is. Sleep. Long ago, there was this huge fairy who lived on to the south of here in the forest on Outside Island. But now, all that's left is the ruins of the fairy fountain where she lived. It's sort of sad. But to tell you the truth, I hear there still is a fairy there. Yep, she's still alive and kicking down there, Fry. Can't see her just yet, though. Hello, whoever's dropping by. You know, there's a one-letter difference between seagull and eagle. Technically, two. And now it's raining. There he is. No, wait, that's a ring of light. Never mind. Wait, yeah. I can't see anything. Weather, please clear up. Thank you. Where's my fish? There he is. Wait, can I get that now? Because all I need is the Reckoning of Wind, right? Island of Steel. Tell me, small fry, have you ever heard of the fabled set of Triumph Forks? Well, it's right there, my young fry, on that island. You know, a chart showing you where to find them. Of course, getting it's the hard part. Not really, but... Ooh. There's that foreboding cloud again. Link, do you see it? What has happened to this place? Ellipses. Great fish eye. What is the meaning of this? The island, it is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jabun once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh there, Link. Oh man, you have no idea how hard it is to fly in this storm. So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jabun? I'm sorry to report to you that Jabun can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jabun was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born, on Outset. Hey, we were just there. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jabun. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I did not know. If you wish to see Jabun, I think you better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rains. Valu must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jabun to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I have told you of Jabun, so my task is complete. Later. The only thing of importance here is... Oh, he's not here now. But one of the Goron traders is on this island once you lift the curse. I've also always been curious what this place looked like originally, before it got mauled. Also, apparently there's a cave. I've actually never explored this island fully. Maybe I should come back when we get the hookshot and try. So Jabun has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, the pirates know something about the cave where Jabun hides. Why don't we first go to Windfall and search for him there? Done. Let's just keep going north. Also, until we get the next pearl, it is now forever nighttime. Oh god! That is just my luck. Did you guys see what I just saw? That made me jump. It's the ghost ship! I mean, it doesn't do anything until you get the chart. It just looks creepy. But still, there it is. Also, is the fish here when it's cursed? I don't see him anywhere. Just gonna let it sail past. So yeah, that scared the hell out of me. Let's go. Some nice drums that thing has. I actually didn't know it had its own theme song. It's so quiet. And yeah, the Great Sea music is all distorted now. Can I at least change the phase of the moon? It's It's gonna bug me that the thing is always gonna be there. I've never had this happen. Hey, it's Ganon's theme. Delicious slowdown. Oh, the thunder, please. You're slowing my game down. There you are, fishy. I wonder how long it's been since the light of Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It was quite a grand sight, I tell you. The way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Glaceon. Anyway, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. Then again, you should never doubt a fish's intuition, small fry. Glaceon is a girl from Windfall. Where is... I'm in the wrong part of the square. Beetle, hey, stop. Stop your damn boat. This is the special Beetle shop. Also, he's lying. He does not close in 7 days. The hell does MSRP mean? Oh, we could actually afford that. Damn it. I should have spent that money. Can't get that just yet, though. Can't get that. We could totally get that bottle, though. So let's come back. Let's get some monies and come back. But yeah, if I were to sail here now, there's a 12-eyed Octorok in the top left of the square, so I want to be in the bottom right. So we're going this way first. Let me save. Also up here is the one of the cyclones, and they look terrifying in this weather. No, I'm not showing it off. Like, there's an updraft. Look at that. Ugh. That should be far enough. Yeah. I need more bait. Actually, what's in this square? What is on this square? I don't remember. Because I might go there instead of... new people? Instead of here to avoid the ghost ship. Does that make me jump? What is down there? A reef! Yeah, I think I'll go there instead. And then just go diagonally down to here. This has another cyclone. So stand away from that. This has another cyclone. Updraft, please. Are you gonna attack Shark, or are you just gonna... What's up, Ellie? You comfortable? It's even shaped like Tingle's head. Fred is streaming. I haven't seen him in a while. Because he was at PAX. Let me tell you a little something about that island over there, Fry. The guy who lives there is named Tingle, but he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. Excuse me. Just goes to show that you can't judge a person on appearance alone, Fry. Of course, the thing about this Tingle guy is that when it comes time to pay his deciphering fee, you'd better be ready to fork over some serious dough. Anyone who doesn't have a deep wallet won't be reading any maps, that's for sure. Be quiet, dude. I have a knot in my shoulder, and it hurts. Good evening. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crests and return to me, Orca. Money. Okay. Whoops. Keep forgetting I changed the button I assigned that to. More money. Now, do these do anything anymore? Can you... Are the golden Tingle statues still in this? And it's like just a different way to get them. Also... Right there. Stay away from that spot. At least until you get the bow. Or the bombs if you're good at aiming them, but I'm not. Slave labor. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What shall we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Next time, bring me one of my favorites, a chart I haven't seen yet. Please, sir, just bring me one, please. Goodbye, Mr. Fairy. Wonderful fairy magic makes it spin and spin. This doesn't look like wonderful fairy magic. Ugh, this is heavy. This is just between you and me. But this guy has another brother. If that guy could just come and spin this thing instead of me. You have a Tingle bottle, do you not? No, not really a fan of it. Do not worry about such things. The Tingle bottle, it is sort of complicated, I suppose. No, do not go out of your way. No, really. I mean, it is quite amusing. The Tingle bottle, I mean. But no, really, I'm not expecting you to. I imagine it has something to do with that, because in the original game, it was the Tingle tuner that you would use. But I never had that GBA to GameCube connecty thing, so I can never do anything with it. I also didn't have my Game Boy Advance anymore. Actually, what did happen on my Game Boy Advance? I can't even remember. Because I never had an SP, I just had the original one. And I had this awesome thing for it that gave it like handles like this, so it was like you were holding a controller. And it had a charge pack in the back of it, so I didn't have to worry about batteries. That was awesome. So I think the SP was the first one that had the plugins where you can just charge it. The original Game Boys and Game Boy Advance had batteries. There's so many of these things. Get out of here. Did I get the fishman thing for here? I did not. So let's grab that while we're here. Oh, a small fry. Out on the cape of this island, and is this crazy dancing fool who can't tell day from night. That guy's nuts. But you've got to respect someone who's not afraid to just let it all hang out like that, you know? I've been watching him, thinking I'd try to learn that dance and compete with him from out here in the ocean. I just can't seem to swing with that crazy, funky rhythm of his. You should teach him some true rhythm with your baton, small fry. Show him what it's all about. That's your hint that, there was a song to be had. I guess I don't really need that. Not at the moment. I hate how those are two separate screens now. It's just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jabun's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Link, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Seriously, can I at least change the phase of the moon? Nope. That sucks. Wait, hang on. Come on, Beverly. Yeah. This girl right here is Gillian. Is it true that pirates have invaded our peaceful little island? That's terrible news. What am I supposed to do if they come into my coffee house and start raising a ruckus? Just for a moment, the pirates actually did come ashore. What do they want with a peaceful village like this? Tell me that, like, can none of you just look out the window and see their ship parked right there? Nothing better than a cup of... no, yeah. Those pirates are just looking for a little relaxation. You don't find cafes on the high seas. Have you heard? There are pirates here on this island right now. Well, that's what they say anyway. Me, I don't believe it. Seriously, dude. There's a window right next to you. Come on. You mean to tell me you can't see that from there? I mean, I know there's a tree in the way. But you can still see part of the front. Whatever, man. Ow. So, man, windows like that would suck. Because all this rain is going to get in there. All of these houses, they just have holes in them. It's the bomb guy that was charging like 10,000 rupees per bomb. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think about it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast-talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that link, I just knew he was hiding something back on Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top-notch. It's funny, though. I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning amidst Tetra's smarts, if you two got married and had a kid, that kid would have to be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest. Never mind the fact she's like 12. You idiot, keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. It's Tetra, you listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outset Island. What? Miss, we have to leave immediately? But it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove up tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I mean to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think that it would be awful hard of them to leave so soon without a proper layover. Meanwhile, that guy is just struggling in the corner there. So what do we say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? That treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's for a night of fun? Nobody wants to oppose Tetra. You're all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island, you saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to Outset or the same thing could happen there. Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Whoop. Alright. Alright, fine, have it your way. We could leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood? Say there, brother, what was today's password again? Mac, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. That's a shooter. It's different on New Game Plus. On the normal game, it's a barnacle. Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right, but he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is Schooner. I mean, it's probably some ocean-related thing, but I have no idea what it is. I can sail upon the water or be filled with it. I am a... whatever the hell this thing is. Type of boat, I'm guessing? Now that no one's here, let's invade Tetra's room. She's a picture of the hero. I think those are the islands surrounding the Temple of the Gods. Like a flower lamp. The Kingdom of Old. This is her mother, apparently. Quick, let's raid her underwear drawer. Okay, I'm done. In you go. Oh, Link! My old swabby Link! So you're alive? Well, the other pirates said you got done in by that bird monster in the Forsaken Fortress, so I thought... Never mind what I thought, you're alive! Oh, I get it now. You came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my swabby so badly. I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, well, why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck, you'll need it, swabby. You can see there are lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Well, last time, when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Yeah, well, this time there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. How did you do that so fast? You just cleared the room in one jump. And that's not all. This time I've put a gate on this door, too. That switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you don't get here before the time runs out. Run out of time, and you'll have to try it again, little swabby. The switch that opens the gate is in the same place as before, so go step on it. If you get all the way to this side before time runs out, I'll give you the bombs we got in town. Yeah, you heard me. Give it your best shot, soldier. We need those bombs. I hate this part so much. one of my least favorite segments. I don't think I can make that. Maybe. Just barely. And passed. What? You've got to be. You did it already. You're incredible. Hey man, you cleared that entire gap in one jump. That's pretty impressive. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could you do it so quickly and make it look so easy? And if I give this to him, everyone will know for sure. Oh, I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swabby of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? Okay? I'll just stand guard. I like these spiked chests. $30 bombs! I'll take it. Better than Skyward Sword's 10. Excuse me. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Just like now, the only reason you got what you did was because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jabun's treasure too. Right now, Jabun is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. The entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. We're gonna relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jabun tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Wow, awesome! You have a stone just like the one Miss Tetra has. Hey, how'd you use that thing? Can you talk to Miss Tetra through it? Man, you're so lucky. Thankfully for us, we're on an endless night curse at the moment, so we don't have to worry about taking too long. Also, bye, Nico. Have fun. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Link. Let me save. And completely ignore what he just said and continue to delay, because I want to go this way. I don't know if the game will let us go here just yet, but I want to see. And if it does, let me get this out. I don't think it'll let us go this way until after the next pearl. But let's just see. Oh, maybe we can. Yeah, we totally can. Awesome. Even though it's really hard to see anything, and this music is terrifying, but... Oh, I hate when this happens. I wonder if we could go to the Forsaken Fortress right now. I've never tried. The little shopmaster of Windfall Island apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. He calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic from what I've heard. If you want him to give it to you, you try staring deep into his eyes and winning him over with flattery for eye. Oh my man, that's creepy. So what if I were to just take that? That would work. Notice from Beetle's shop ship. It's time for our semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. We have a new product that has just burst onto the scene. Bombs! We're having an extra special sale on this choice item for a limited time only. You'll know where to find us by checking the enclosed Beetle shop ship chart. Visit a Beetle shop ship near you today. Offer not available in all regions. Don't miss this huge opportunity. Yay. I'm never going to use that. I love this guy. Where is the chew? There it is. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I can always do 1,000 rubies. We need one of these fairies. They're so sad. What am I doing? Yeah. Go back to Windfall. Actually, I'd like a new drink. I think after we get the pearl, I'll refill my drink. Also, there's the Fairy Island here. Yeah, hang on, we're gonna make a detour. I'm gonna go here. And then, what's here? Because I might just go boop, boop, boop. Although I would like to visit this island again. We're staying away from this one though. Boop. Yeah, what are these two islands? I don't remember. Let's go find out. Let's save and then go find out. Also... Oops. Let's make this trip a little more bearable. Oh wait. Oh, whatever. We'll do it later. How you doing, Ellie? What's up? See the fish, let me know. I can't see the bastard. Is that him? Sometimes this fish is just really hard to spot. There he is. Another thing I don't like about this song is the brr, 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 brr. Reminds me of that one song from EVO that I just hated. Word is, they hold an auction every night over there on Windfall Island. Every night the people gather in the Hall of Wealth to amuse themselves by spending a little money. Ah, the rich. Auctions may be a race to see who can bid the highest, but I'll let you in on a little secret. The key to winning an auction is to be both patient and bold. I'm serious, Fry. From what I hear, they get some great things up on that auction block too, like an extra fast sale, among other things. Maybe it's just a rumor. Sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance! Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first served. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship. Have $1. Just because we don't see very many of them. The fairy upgrades in this game are lazy. You can carry more bombs. There's 2 of them for bombs and 2 of them for arrows. And then 2 of them for money. And the 1 for magic. And that's it. So let's see. Yeah, we could just go down this way. Or down here even. I don't remember there being anything terrifying along this path, but let's find out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So that's the Tower of the Gods. Oh, I remember what's here now. Sea hats. Millions of sea hats. That's right. And then what's on the square above it? I guess we'll find out. Let's go. Oh, it looks like a reef. Hang on, there's 4 people streaming now. Who's all streaming? Seaside is streaming. I'll host him after this. We've got a shop over there on Windfall Island. A nice outdoor shop. Did you know that, small fry? And in that shop they got this really fine safe that looks to be brimming full of riches. And they just leave it sitting outside day and night. I leave you, one of these days that thing is gonna get hauled off by a thief. Mark my words, Fry. Of course, if I were to find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch the rat red-handed. I'm sure if I did, the owner of that shop would thank me. Yeah, he'd be happy. That would be the honest thing to do. Okay, so yeah, I want to avoid this square. I also just want to go straight down so we get to that. So yeah. Mess that up. Oh yeah, I can actually fight these guys now. We got bombs. Any second now. There they are. Sea hats. Like 10 of them. Ow. Where's the fish? You piece of shit. There he is. I apologize if you can hear that. My roommate is loud. A famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them hidden away in his secret safe, or so they say. By the way, small fry, what exactly is a pictograph anyway? Ellie. Alright, now... Still some. Oh no, I'm running out. Get out of here, sea head. Nope. boss nerds.
We'll take a trip to the city. We'll see the sights oh so pretty. I'll happily count you as one of them. I can't take my eyes off you. We go looking around, we go browsing, but things quickly get out of hand. This is not the day that I have planned.
Grab this now. Pause that. Unmute this. Ah, that didn't help at all. 99 bombs. We just got the things. Right. That'll do. Where's my boat? There you are. Okay, we want... Whoops, whoops. Ah! I hate this new map interface, okay. I want to avoid this square, so... Let's do this. I really don't want to be that close to it. Yeah, we'll go south for a bit. And then turn more towards that island. That'll do. Aw, you go away. So yeah, that was a very roundabout way to go, but whatever. bombs have been maxed. I do everything early, always. Hey, got us around the ghost ship, so that's good. So now we're almost back to it, so. And as much as I would love to keep this muted, hello. It's the first bug. And now it's dead. It's warm enough for the bugs to come out. That makes me sad. Have you noticed, Link? Morning is not yet broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle. The land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Falu spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabon after you do. Link, Ariel, don't go. Don't leave. Don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. I don't know how that helps, but there you go. Link, is that you, Link? Grandma is always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link, my dear, sweet Link, you're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister, Ariel, are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Ultra Soup. This stuff is fantastic. Your attack power also doubles into the first time you take damage. And you get 2 helpings. That's not overpowered at all. You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. You could just keep coming back and get more. But don't do anything reckless, alright? So yeah, Super Soup. I've always wondered something. Beetle goes around the entire island, but does he go near that whirlpool? Are you ready? If that is the case, we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset where Jabun is said to hide. Actually, hold on. Getting ahead of myself. Come on, I hate these enemies. Look at that whirlpool. Yeah. Wind's already going the right way. Get out of here with that. No, Link. Crawl. Thank you. No. I might save the Tower of Gods for next time. Because we're getting to around the time that I wanted to stop at. $5,000 rupees. Because that isn't excessive. We don't need a ferry. I hate goblins so much. Because they always do this shit. You know, part of me has always wanted to try flying over that with the Deku Leaf. Excuse me. Is there anything up here? Bombs? I don't know why you people have bombs in your house. No, there's nothing up here. Your attic sucks, lady. curious. Let's follow Beetle and see if he goes over the whirlpool. Of course, I have to get far enough for him to actually move. There he is. Maybe he'll take down the door for us. You know, I see that little horn on the top of his boat, and for some reason, Goodbye to Give Dues from Majora's Mask just starts playing in my head. Or Farewell to Give Dues. Looks like no, he's just gonna go back through the middle. No, he can't go back through the middle. He can't fit through there. Where you going, Beetle? Are you gonna touch it? Are you gonna touch the swirly pool? He's headed right for it. Nope, I got too close. Ah, he turns around. Or is he going around it? He's going right around it. No, he's trying around. Oh, that answers that. And that's that. I am a fish. I met Hyrule King. Spoiler alert. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you were safe. The events that we have long feared seem to have been set into motion. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the hero of time, does it not? Unfortunately, that is not so. Then for what purpose have you come to see me? The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet I sense great promise in the courage that he possesses. Promise? You suggest that I leave the fate of Hyrule up to mere chance? I do. It is the only way. I see, and I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give to you the guidepost to the gods. Man, Jabun's a prick. Nehru's Pearl. This jewel should dispel the curse that Ganon has cast upon this land. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries on the bloodline of the Princess Zelda? I believe I have. That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I'm counting on you. Yeah, get out of here, fish. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls in your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. I think I'll leave the Tower of the Gods for next time. North. I have some money to burn. Come here, Beetle. Pirates sold me bombs! Adorable little pirate girl. I don't remember this line.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
How many do we have? You know what? You little jerk.
Thank you.
Beetle's such a dick in every game he appears in.
Thank you. Bye.
Also, let's save. I don't want to play like this. Just the whole game. Zoomed in. If it could not be stormy, that'd be great. This place is much nicer now. There's a beetle ship. Where's the fish at? There it is. Hi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. A ticket wanted chart name from me. Yeah, why am I reading this? When just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears. We've already seen it, man. Scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the bottle and stop streaming. It's no fun when nobody's talking. You can see the Forsaken Fortress from here. It's just right over there. Going to be closing very soon.
Thank you.
Except he's not.
Bye.
So yeah, another bottle. Absolutely no fanfare for this bottle, it's just you have a bubble. Actually, you know what? Let's just save in here. Alrighty. I think I'm done for today. I think Pat was streaming? Yeah, Pat's streaming. I think I'll host him. So, thanks for everyone that stopped by. I gained a follow somewhere along the line, so thanks whoever that was. And let's find a song. I don't really have any, like, sea songs, do I? Carol Blaster, he's a frog. Close enough. I'll see you guys to maybe tomorrow. I keep saying that, then I always actually end up streaming. But yeah, for now, see you guys around. And have a good night. Stick around because I'm going to host Pat, and his streams are always really fun. See you guys around.